All right, guys. So we got a little back workout today. So, do some T-bar rows today. Haven't done those in a few weeks. Did some bent over rows last week. Those felt nice. So I'm gonna do the assisted pull-ups to kind of get the back fired up, and then we're gonna go into T-bar. So today's gonna be a lot of rows, mostly middle and upper back focus. Not much lats. We did a lot of lats last week. So still gonna hit the lats, but we're gonna do mostly upper back and middle back. And then of course we're gonna finish with lower back. So still on every workout, especially back workout, I always hit everything. But today we're doing mostly the compound movements are gonna be middle back and upper back. So let's get to it. Again, guys, we're just doing assisted right now. I can easily do free, but I'm doing T-bar rows, so you don't want to kill yourself on this stuff. So I'm only gonna do one set of every grip, just to get the whole back fired up. And then usually in prep, what I do, you've probably seen a lot of my videos in prep where Jim was here and he told me just to do every grip like 2 or 3 times. So prep, the workouts are a lot harder because in prep you're basically trying to get that conditioning there and the lines and the muscles, so you want to really go higher volume. But here we're just doing one set of everything. Just a good 5 to 8 reps on these. Just make sure you pull with those elbows and not the shoulders. All right. So now we're gonna have this grip here. So basically, guys, so on these, you want to make sure, especially on the Y grip up here, I don't know if you can see, but the Y grip, you want to keep your chest up and your head up. But on the ones that are kind of closer grip, pronated grip or underhand grip, you basically want to keep the chest and the back straight and the elbows in. So on this grip here, basically you want to keep the elbows in, but don't lean back on this one. Just want to pull with that upper back. And try not to go all the way down or all the way up. You want to keep it in this little power zone right here. So this grip, I'm going to face you while I do it. It's this grip here, so you really, elbows back. Again, on this movement here, we're going to keep the chest. You can lift your head up, that's fine to get that extra squeeze, but really want to keep your back straight on these right here, elbows forward. All right, guys, so we're gonna do some T-bars. We're gonna go pretty heavy today, so might do about, again, I haven't done T-bars in a few weeks, so we'll see what my strength's at on this. So might do about 5 plates maybe, we'll see, rep that out. And just, again, we're gonna go by feel. So if we, want this, use on T-bars, I take 5 good reps each warm-up set, and then we'll just keep going from there, so.
Squeeze it. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna do 4 plates and a 10 top set. We're only doing 3 sets here, so again, we're doing a lot of rows today, not a lot of lats. So again, T-bars should be a staple in your back days if you want a thicker back. So again, I'm kind of pulling high. I don't know if you can tell by the video, the clips, but I'm pulling it higher, so the elbows are staying in tight. But you always want to get in position before you start T-bars. It's my habit sometimes. I like to move my feet before I'm already picked the weight up and I'm already moving my feet. Make sure you get the feet pressing to the ground. That's your power. And then get the elbows in position, everything. Then you start rowing. So don't readjust when you already have it pulled back, because one, you're gonna hurt yourself, and two, you're gonna lose a few reps doing that. So, all right, let's go. Yeah. Real quick, hold on. It seems so cool. You gotta worry about the camera. This one.
Keep that squeeze on.
The feet set.
Locked in. Yeah, squeeze it. Come on. Come on.
You lock that shit in. Oh man. Ooh. No drop needed. Not sure if that's good or not. I'm trying to get like a downward angle. I don't think it's steep enough. Make it a little wider, go. Alright guys, this is one of my favorite upper back movements. So basically it's kind of harder, so all the pull movements, rowing movements I'm doing today kind of take away my power because I'm trying to isolate the upper back more. So again, it's always easier to go heavier if you're here and coming here and rowing it like this for middle back. But here, what I'm trying to do is stay on top of it here, get the upper back over the bench, and then keep my whole abs and everything on that bench. So I'm not doing this. It's here, staying tight and not using any power. So it's really just isolating the upper back. So it's one of my favorite upper back movements. Oh man. Alright guys, so we're gonna do some lat work now. So the middle back, upper back is smoked right now. So we're gonna do some lats. We're gonna go to see. So basically today, I want to focus mostly on that upper middle back area because when I diet down, usually that's the first thing that goes for me is the upper back thickness. So I'm really trying to, especially when prep starts in March, really try to get that one exercise in there like T-bars or something to where it's an intensifier working sets. So it's like trying to keep the T-bars, the barbell rows in all the way until about 2 weeks out. And that way the thickness will be there, which is what I need. So, but yeah, we're gonna do some lats right now. So about 3 sets of that. And so we're gonna finish with some hyperextensions and then I'll see you at the crib. All right guys, I know I'm kind of far away, but you can still see me. Hello. So we're gonna do some single arm lats, pull down. So actually I'm gonna get another grip here. Whew, found it. All right guys, so on this, we're going to basically grab this handle. I'm gonna wrap it around. So you guys see this, we're gonna wrap it around right here. And so basically from that grip, we can turn like this all the way down. And guys, the concept of single lat pull downs, for me, I like to sit low. Here, I'll do the left arm first so you can see. So basically what you want to try to do is you want to try to get that elbow to that pocket. So here, all the way down to there, while somehow keeping your back and torso straight. So I'll show you what I mean. So right here, brace yourself in there. All the way down to that elbow, or all the way down to that pocket. Again, guys, you already know me. I always start with my weak arm first. All the way down to that pocket. Turn that wrist on the way down. Keep those elbows out in front. Switch arms. I can tell this is gonna be too light. Whew. So on these guys, make sure you keep everything on the back of the wall. Everything should be touching the wall on the back side of your body. Everything. Keep your head up, chest up. Pull with just the biceps. No cheating. Keep the wrist down. So no forearms either. Do a little treadmill action. Finish off this back workout. Cardio is very light for me right now, guys. It is like 2-3 times a week, 15-20 minutes. So there's got to be a period of time where you ditch the cardio, and the perfect time to do that is after your reverse plan, after your show or your cut, whatever you did to get lean. It's not good to stay lean year round. Now, definitely stay on the leaner side, meaning don't get fat. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying be shredded. I'm just saying be no more than 15% body fat. Because there's studies out there that are saying now that if your body gets above 15%, your body, your metabolism, all that kind of shuts down. It doesn't really utilize the food anymore, and it just stores it as fat. So if you stay at a leaner physique, like probably 13 to 15%, your body will utilize the food so much better. So now I'm not saying, like I said, my original statement was to not do cardio year round, which is correct, because here's the thing. After your reverse plan, after you compete, your reverse plan is to set your metabolism up for success in the off season. So if you're trying to stay lean all the time, I mean, that's fine, I guess, but you're not going to be able to get bigger, you're not going to get better, things like that. You got to understand, too, is you got to have an off season. And that off season, you don't need to be doing much cardio, because at that point in time, your body needs to be recovering, you need to be eating. There's got to be a period of time in the year where you got to eat those calories. You're not going to look the way you want to look. Right now, I don't want to look the way I want to look. I want to get lean. But you got to understand, is like, that's not going to be beneficial for me right now. How am I going to look a year from now if I stay lean? I'm going to look the same. So that's not my goal. My goal is to get bigger right now in these winter months, come back in March, April, May, and June, those months, and look good. But you can't look good until you go off season. So what I'm trying to say is don't do cardio year round. A good 15 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week, and that's it. A good 150 calories, you're good. Because you need to be in a surplus of calories in order to get that dense, thick muscle that you want. And so the thing other two with cardio is that you do it 6-7 times a week in prep, right? So your body has to cut from something. You cut the food and you increase the cardio. If you're already doing 6-7 days a week of cardio, you better get ready for 3-4 hours a day when it comes to show day. So that's it. It's your choice. If you want to stay like that, by all means do it. But the goal is to do as least amount of cardio possible and stay on the leaner side. And the way you do that is to eat healthier. So when you go off season, you have to make sure you get those good, nutritious food in you. And that way you don't have to do as much cardio. Your body can stay lean. See, right now I'm waking up, I'm 185 right now. Well, I'm 185, waking up in the morning, looking the exact same every day. Even if I have a cheat meal. And I have a cheat meal maybe every 2 weeks. So, and Thanksgiving's tomorrow for me. So I've been trying to eat even better the last few weeks so I can get ready for tomorrow. But and the good thing is I've been eating good, so that food, that one-time binge won't do nothing for me. I might gain some water weight, but it's going to go away the next day. So, but the thing is, guys, the biggest thing I learned, and my coach taught me this, it was a wake-up call for real, because I had one off-season before a couple years ago. Well, I won't even say it's an off-season because I stayed too lean. But during my high school days, a few years ago, I was afraid to bulk. And I did my first show in 2022, and I looked at myself like, this is all I got, really? This is all I got? I was pissed off. I'm like, damn, I know I was only 20 at the time. But you gotta understand too, is like, I thought I was bigger than I was. So what I did was, I went off season the next year and got big. Here's a side-by-side comparison right here. Boom, side by side. Talk about a blow up. And all that is right there, it's a 10-pound difference. Only 10 pounds. Well, it's actually, pure muscle, maybe 5 pounds, lean tissue. But overall, I was 10 pounds heavier on stage. So you got to understand is like, in order to get big, you got to go off season. So just the best way to do that is, let's say you finish your cut, you're sliced up, you look good, you hit the photo shoot, you hit the beach, whatever. Now it's like, okay, now what? Get the reverse diet. Hit me up on my email. Hit me up on my Instagram, whatever, and I'll get you a reverse plan to get you reversing out successfully. That way, you stay looking good the off season. Well, not like shredded, but you look like you're eating good and you're just taking the food in really good. So all that kind of stuff. So hit me up. I'll get the reverse plan to you. And the reverse plan is usually probably 2 months. 2 months, so 8 weeks of reversing out, keeping the cardio in, slowly decreasing it every week, and slowly upping the carbs and the fats and the protein, all that kind of stuff. So don't just throw in a lot of food. So that's how you get fat pretty quick. Your body is so sensitive at that point. And that can be a good thing too, because your rebound phase is where you build the muscle. So you got to really take advantage of that rebound post-show and don't binge eat. And I did that terribly last year. Wasted my rebound. Wasted it. Got too puffy really quick. Then I had to cut back down again. And my metabolism, my hormones, everything was screwed up. So you got to make sure you take those few weeks after the show, take advantage of it, and get big. So, but long story short, guys, don't do cardio year-round. Because once you hit that 8-week mark after the reverse, you can start to bulk, get you a starting carb number. So let's say at peak bulk you were at 450 carbs, which is a lot. You're at 450 carbs. You cut down, obviously, to 0 carbs. You're depleted. Hit the reverse. Let's do 100 grams of carbs, 50 to 100, first few weeks. Then the third week, do 150. So let your body have 2 weeks of adaptation before you increase. And look at the scale and look in the mirror. Look in the mirror more than anything. If you notice you're looking, of course you gotta throw the creatine in at some point. So once you throw in the creatine, you're gonna retain some water. It's gonna happen, and that's a good thing. Your body needs water to protect itself. So there's a reason why you blow up so damn quick after the show, because your body is trying to stay alive. It's so damn lean. So that's another thing too. So you gotta understand, you gotta take everything slow and easy, baby steps. Let your body adapt. So again, long story short, I know I said this over and over, but it's very important to not do cardio year-round, because your body has to cut from something, right? And that also means increase your carbs every week. So that way you're not stuck at like 200 grams of carbs and you got a 16-week prep, and it's like, that's not enough to cut from. So you got to, at most, I would have your carbs at 400, no more than that. Unless you're just a damn beast and need more carbs, I get that. But if you're someone near my weight status, where it's like 185, 190, a good 300 grams, 350 is what your top bulk number carbs needs to be. And some people don't need as much carbs. They really don't. So, and I'm one of those people, I don't need that much carbs. And luckily I eat most of my carbs before and after my workout, so I burn them off. So, all right guys, a little cardio rant. Again, the last thing about cardio, guys, there's a time and place for it. There's a time and place. So it's not something that needs to be done year-round. Will it keep you in shape? Absolutely it will. But does it fit your goals? Is it going to make you reach your goals, is what I'm saying. Now, I'm okay with you throwing in cardio, more cardio, peak bulk, where you realize you got too fat too quick. It's like, okay, obviously throw cardio in. But if you take your reverse plan really, you take your reverse plan and do it the right way, guarantee you won't have to do much cardio at all in the bulk, as long as you eat right. So